Hello, I'm Jess Altieri, Certified Sommelier and CEO of WineChannelTV and your host for New Zealand Wine Day, sponsored by Complexity. And in case you don't know, Complexity actually combines 21 fabulous wineries from 8 regions and 59 fine wines of New Zealand and is spearheaded by Janet Pouchot as campaign manager. But we are joined today by our special guest, Steve Smith of Craggy Range, as we are preparing for New Zealand Wine Day on February 5th at 7 p.m. Central Time. We'll be live from Chicago and having bloggers joining in from the San Francisco Kiwi Club and Oriole, New York. But welcome, Steve. How are you today?
I'm very good. I'm at my beach house today, so it's pretty nice.
Lucky you. It's freezing here in Chicago.
Well, funnily enough, we just had Hurricane Wilma go through overnight, which we call our hurricane cyclones down here. So managed to pass through pretty quickly. It was supposed to be a pretty bad day today, but it's fairly windy. Don't know whether I'll get out on the surf today, but we'll see.
I'm extremely jealous. And so tell us a little bit about yourself in case people aren't familiar with who you are.
Yeah, I've been lucky enough to spend most of my working life in the New Zealand wine game. When I left high school as a 17-year-old, started working some research areas and in 87 decided to get involved in commercial viticulture and worked with Villa Maria for about 12 years. Set my Master of Wine in 96, and as you do with these games, you always want to have a chance to do your own thing, and was lucky enough to run into Terry Peabody and his family in 1998, and we founded Craggy Range together, and that's been one of the most fantastic projects I've ever been involved in for the last 12 years. So it's great.
That's so interesting. Yeah, I loved meeting you out at the official launch in Denver a few months ago. We had a blast, and your wines were amazing. So tell us a little bit more about Craggy Range and where it's located in New Zealand.
Yeah, our home at Craggy Range is in Hawke's Bay. That's where our base is, and it's the home for us for our Bordeaux-style red wines and our Syrahs. But we specialise in making single vineyard wines from throughout New Zealand. So I guess we're a New Zealand producer that happens to have our home in Hawke's Bay. And the great thing about being a single vineyard producer, of course, is you can roam. And we make wines from Central Otago, from Marlborough, from Martinborough, and of course from Hawke's Bay. So and each one of them's from a defined piece of land.
Yeah, and what I loved most, I guess particularly, is your amazing Pinot Noir, and that brings up a great point, is that New Zealand is so much more than just Sauvignon Blanc. So I guess maybe if you could tell us what wines are you most well known for, and what makes them so unique.
The interesting thing about the single vineyard story is that people tend to find favourites in different parts of the world. So, for example, in the US, our Martinborough wines, the Martinborough Sauvignon and the Martinborough Pinot Noir from our Tamuna Road vineyard, they are the two wines that we're really known for. If you come to New Zealand, we're known for high-quality Bordeaux Reds and Syrah. So it's really interesting seeing how your brand is perceived differently and how your wines are perceived differently around the world. So different people have a different idea on what Craggy Range specialises in. I think that's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, Craggy Range, I think it's so phenomenal, so beautiful, and amazing wines. And I want to know, can you talk to us a little bit about one of these big buzzwords I keep hearing is sustainability in New Zealand?
Yeah, in New Zealand, just by the nature of where we're located in the world, in the South Pacific, and if I could turn the camera around, I'd show you the beach. These blue skies and this amazing environment we live in. I think naturally we're a country and naturally a people that think of our land and tend to want to look after it. So the sustainability thing is sort of ingrained in us anyway. Having said that, over the last 10 years in New Zealand, the sustainability program run by New Zealand wine growers, which is nearly 100% sign up now. So nearly every grape producer in New Zealand is signed up to that program. It's got a very high reputation internationally and a great and is well audited and all that sort of stuff. But there's a deep commitment by everybody, whether you want to just go down the sustainability route or whether you want to go through organics or biodynamics. Everybody has their own sort of feeling on that, and there's a place for it all. And I know even within our property, we are 100% sustainable through our whole production system. But there are parts of our vineyards that are biodynamic. There are other ones that we're looking at organic. So you stretch the boundaries all the time, and I think it's New Zealanders are good farmers, and that's what we naturally do. And I think this is just putting a little bit of formality and actually a bit of confidence to actually step outside your comfort zone, and it's not that scary if you go towards biodynamics, actually.
That's remarkable, and I think that New Zealand is doing so many wonderful things, and I love your passion in campaigning all the different wonderful wines of New Zealand. So I had a question for you. This is kind of changing gears a little bit that I wanted to know personally. If you could have a glass with anyone in the world, who would it be and why, since I know that you travel to so many fabulous places?
Yeah, well, I'm not really a big celebrity person, but I must admit the biggest kick I got from someone who's drunk our wines was a note that I got from Charlize Theron. She had drunk Sophia in New Zealand when she was here in 2005, and I didn't know this, but I'm thinking it was her. Maybe it was the people that work for her. But she sent me a wonderful, personally written note saying how much she enjoyed it, and congratulated us on the wines, and she was looking forward to it, enjoying it, in the future. So, if I had a chance to sit down with a glass of Sophia with Charlize Theron, I'd be pretty happy, I think.
It doesn't get much better than that, and at your beach house.
No, it doesn't.
I want to thank you again so much. And again, I'm looking forward to New Zealand Wine Day. We'll be broadcasting live here from Chicago on February 5th at 7 p.m. Central Time, and we'll have bloggers joining in from San Francisco at the Kiwi Club and Oriole, New York, and worldwide. Everyone can tune in and watch us live online. For more information, make sure to check out complexity.co.nz, or on Facebook, go to New Zealand Wine Day. Thank you so much, Steve. It's been a pleasure, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.
Oh, that'll be fantastic. Just February the 5th is our national day, so help us celebrate our national day with enjoying some New Zealand wine in Chicago, San Francisco, wherever you are in the US. It's great talking to you, Jess, and hopefully we can catch up soon.
Fantastic. Cheers. Thanks, Steve.
Bye-bye. See you later.